Medawas Real TV na medical chair His Excellency John Dramani Mahama for the past 3 days he's been touring neighboring African countries Shisha said to bring the Sahel regions together to foster economic growth for the West African states. Mebona basu papa na enable PM by 8 na me parliament na in an anticipation for the famous budget that was going to reform and reset this country. Now, I am the power say at forcing Sana share in our 120-day social contract for the good people of Ghana. We binded that agreement. Say there's some few things I NDC. Now budget and no one say Abba to come and help this country to reset this economy. Economy now, the last administration on the passa. Now, Osha budget more. They can't be say Baba is in that budget. Now, I was even shocked. Say minority for I can say that budget. I throw Saka budget. I throw Osha. No one can say riba. Yaka. You see, Women's Development Bank. Yadeba. Establishment of gold board. You see, Yadeba. We are going to provide gold board with $279 million for them to be able to purchase gold on a small scale miners on weekly basis. I can't say Yadaba. You see, we will abolish the yield levy. You see, in this budget, it is there. We will abolish the yield levy. COVID levy, we are going to cancel it. The betting tax, we are going to cancel it. This government, or first time, also is going to provide 100 million Ghana cedis to provide allowances to assembly members. They be assembly members in their local areas, don't get allowance, and then it makes them very vulnerable. You see, you buy a also, you design share no airba. Into this budget, and to me, as a budget to reform this country, to build the Ghana we want together. No, we need a budget like this. We are projecting that GDP will grow every sector of the economy. Now, for the first time, Finance Minister can say, all ministers are going to be allowed on sectoral basis to present whatever transpires in their ministries to Parliament. It's not going to be like the previous time where Finance Minister have to give those updates. Inti Real TV, I say a moment who say, Mama Bamo, Yeba, Assembly, I can't say Baba Yeno, Yebeye. Now, introducing the roto will help us generate more revenue to be able to boost the revenue that we can collect on the road maintenance, boost the road maintenance and all that. Now, if we are saying that we are going to provide a free healthcare for people, we are providing funding for the free tertiary education for all first-year students, or we call it free stress education for all 100 students. And when you go to school, you are unable to provide their health issues through their sanitary way. And I see and in this budget, so this budget, maybe sure budget way. Now, I feel say this budget is a budget for the youth. Now, this is a budget of hope, a budget to restore confidence in the economy, a budget to restore trust in the economy, a budget to create jobs through the 1 million coders unit, a budget to provide women with a lot of jobs. Usha Women Development Bank about $1.5 million, and I see they establish it, and to focus only on women.
Minority say Women Development Bank amos omodeba money obi en susu and amufiti ya modi sa sika no ere ekwakoshim and no de almost omunyintum sa.
President by executive instrument through parliament through as ministers can issue constitutional instruments for certain initiatives. Now, but we had a social contract with Ghanaians, and in that social contract, we establish a Women's Development Bank. And it says, any initiative where possible. President, in the last administration, they had what we call the National Board for Small Scale Industry and the Ministry of Trade. They upgraded it through a legislation, establishing the Ghana Interpreter Agency. And it is functioning today. And the president, through his cabinet, can initiate a lot of reforms they want to reform. So it is in order if we say we want to establish the Women's Development Bank. Didn't they cancel licenses for indigenous banks, creating a lot of unemployment, people dying? Couldn't they have also allowed the indigenous bank to strive? But they wanted to cancel. So we, on the other side, that is a social democrat party that listens to people. You see, so many women are vulnerable. When me, I was a tomato seller in Mokola. Now come Mokola. Our mothers who need small loans, I am bread, collateral, way. You see, we'll give you soft loan, low interest, good moratorium, and we'll give you enough period to be able to pay. What it means is that many any shukura market, any mambo market, they say cost because on loans with a low interest. They don't go to other banks to be charged 30% and 40% per annum. And the minority, they can sink, they can do whatever, but they cannot do anything.
Betting I see Amusoma Council tax no. You be so youth in Sugana Jumani ha. Let's see Amusoma Council youth in Sugana Jumai because no one am for a Momusa Ecoman. And also
betting tax idea through the establishment of the Gaming Commission. It is well regulated in this country. We belong to so many World Gaming Association. And any idea we are against. In fact, it generates revenue for the country. And if the youth that were focusing on betting, you can't say we are cancelling betting. Betting will continue going on. But if the youth don't have job and it's small income that you have, you want to use it to do betting, there's a probability of 0% that he can win. So if he can lose, then it means that he will end up losing more and losing more revenue from his pocket. So we are saying that it's needless to charge a betting tax on a small income after struggling for many years to win a small party to take care of himself. And doing all this too, we have made provisions in the budget that will make sure that the revenue shortfall that we are doing, there's provision to take care of this revenue shortfall so government business will not be disrupted. So the youth will continue to bet. There's no problem. Youth unemployment is top-notch for this government. Tonight we are bringing the 1 million coders initiative, the youth in apprenticeship program. All those things are initiatives that will bring jobs. We are ensuring that we enhance the student loan transfer fund so that after first year when we pay your school fees, the second, third, fourth year, you will still be able to pay your school fees. There will be no challenge because they will provide you with the money and then you pay later after university. And this government is for the youth. It is not an Azar budget. MPP people, they are nation reckless. They never came to help us. We are going to bury the elephant and the elephant will never come out to even see the sky, not alone to become president again. Into Mama case, Mama ba, Abam Papa, Mama for president.
Yo, me da se edika no mechia etiefo eni ahwefo. Budget ya ene ya te no eya sempa budget. That is how I term it. Na Osha Miss Excellency John Dramani Mahama emra ye winning election no. Or take proactive steps via obe making sure say obe reset the Ghana agenda. Na Osha the odikaye ni say ma your minister of our deputy ministers ni ministers appointments. Na Osha appointment now this time no one say you cha appointment also and na 30% women. Aside that no so Osha 6th March now yes celebrated this year no it was very modest. Not just say he's cutting down a lot of costs. After that we had a series of engagement with stakeholders to see how best our ideas be on board. Na yetimi asseti sa Ghana agenda na ye ka no ekosu biomo no I am a first timer me nka say bibi biara ya ka budget ni mu na minim enti no in the subsequent years days to come no obehun say ye be debate on the floor. So from there no we'll get to understand the budget very well. But and the committee makuma super yemba esansemi yoba. The first one has to do with sanitary part for yemba school for because Usha a lot of children miss school because of the sanitary part. They told me you market women. The women's bank now also the bread no in our budget no. But aside that no campaign no, all the campaign messages are yet throw it out to the Ghanaian public and no munya arreshimu vote to power no. Today we heard that budgets were all allocated for all those policies to take over. Look, our betting tax, levy, COVID tax, so this will elevate, reduce cost and then now the pressure so every year Ghana for so a year budget a asempa budget and so we are happy to receive that.
The current president John Mahama or Titsanyama Biso na bua Amagana yetimi asensi that
yes, Usha Abandadana, Usha Busia or Mabo in the 8 years. Now Usha in Puntunjumo or Mayana. A Toribia, we are Ghana near so rare hope. Because Usha John Dramani Mahama no abedi president da. And during his tenure, no to me share busia or boy and any nyama why compared to when no 8 years. What you say? There's a lot that is not going well in the system, and a typical example is your national service scheme. So what would say, sir? Controversies are also show the number the sika. Just say up to now baby that money could have been used to do a lot of things. So these are some of the things that John Mahama say. Sa loopholes no baby sa sika he's come to make sure say we retrieve those monies and also cut down on government expenditure. Na etumi di nyama bebre abre Ghana for.
Oh, say akoye. Say it's now we all had expectations, but it's gone beyond it. You know, me wajidie say Ghana for do na encourage and also omakuma tom with what has been outlined. Oh, I think enye bibia Rebecca say limiting your expectations. It's really good. It's packed. Now I think so we're moving away from the ordinary and also from routine. Nia debia yehuno nia ayame nije kesiene sectorial friends engagement now so mama beba no ma baba ye your friend is saying your man ka so ma be kan omunsem more parliament no if you say it's a way of monitoring and then also assessing them into na I think so education titiri as an educationist no manage say mofra and yet to me I provided textbooks allocations ama womo and over 800,000 learners ebenya textbooks ediesua de I think so mofra feeding na yenim and you be able to afford the private education, public education. No, good. Now, we share budget buy any allocations near there. Now, she says, no, you pay your public schools, na education. No, now about the year I'm excited about it. I'm excited about it.
Now, Yasha, Abambia. To say a finance minister, Ababe Bosonon, Abambia Bobi Susa, but to be baby not can room nothing into me yet. Sadia Ghana for na experts on your Kaya Jitumono. I feel no one to meet the Vanessa. What you want to say? Oh, Yashan is idea, not from Swa. One says, I will share your manifesto. Now, share 120 day a year, JM high, JM edit 2 jar. What to me meet baby. International said there's determination, there is focus, and there is discipline. What you say, okay, so be used to lean government, no, they are running economy, no. You try and run all ye. Not me cry, they not me say. Nuisance taxes, ni levies, ni na cry, na do no cry, be corporate. Because a generate revenue, what you say, Tina minim seke, you know, and Kakanka, but who shall send your marshal be not just say, you're not finance minister, Onime Juma, or Tia Juma Nase. I think we are saying a banya, and I say a mampenia or dream Nipanohum or whatever at the Mayan. Show Women's Development Bank, send the seed money in a dear Basse. Yen Parliament and debating Nani Nano, Yen Shania Fan to Aquemo. And I think they are being transparent. Kaihuni says a human institutional. BBA Niwa, Asamo anyone, Nasa, Asamo Embaho. But we should say I starting now. I have no doubt, say, with discipline, with what friends and purpose. Na Yehuni say, I Ghana in Punto. And I pray and yet NDC near MPP. What you say? Campaign elections here Ghana for the donor trauma dream. Or much and fair fence so ama ye nani ye who say we ye Ghana for or metuama who see what man say who to Thomas sensua nya wo hwehwe no sabe any 38%. I don't think say NDC are buying I bet to Ghana for us. I'm happy with what I have seen.
Medase. Oh, say what should I say? Yen to Abamano. Na President John Dramani Mahama or by Yen Chain, the catcher say, Yen to Abam Famano. na nneɛma bi a in fact ɛwɔ hɔ a ekutakuta yɛ asenim as ɔman no ɔmɛyi mfiri hɔ na mfiri ɛho ha oh dabi
because my benefit
mfasoɔ deɛ bebree wo benefit ma benefit oh sɛ a friend say yi levy a ɛwɔ hɔ yɛ wɔyi afiri hɔ yi sɛ ampanyampa yɛyi firi hɔ a bɛ benefit me what did I mention us okay me deɛ me ntwa bet ana me nya bet in tax ni bi bet yɛn say those that are complaining it will go their benefit and nneɛma bi wɔ hɔ a wɔyi afiri mu a fi sɛ bɛ benefit yɛ nyina
gospel way so most mo dey bi bɛ mu a what say ya
to be honest with you na me fi baabi na ɛba nti ma dwan katankyɛfe na mɛkɔ akɔtie we na nkasa
budget no say na wo hu no dey na wo expect na ye kan na
well NDC echo election with promises and promise I dey ma ye fulfill ni hina won say finance minister say fulfilled ye ka say e be yi levy ye ka say e be yi betting levy ye fi ho wo assembly members ya ma won allowance teachers allowance ye dey share ho promises ni hina fulfilled
any Mahama wedi
won pe we opɛ we nkrofo no ye ka che wo mo gito na wo mo ko vote man enti yen so ya ma wo what they want no we've done it. It's for the Mokola woman, it's for the students first year's school fees ye tua obia ni beje Ghana hina be ye oh na say finance minister na gina ho kasa no enti finance minister gina ho kasa no ebebem amanfo ninje because it shall be fulfilled. Yes, you will be that say.
Any assemblyman no atadwen ene mwate den ne ai na e budget no aye tie mu no assembly member for nso mo so enya mo share ewo mu ne say nti ye bra pani ono so be che na adwen kakra afa ho benefits no at say like akoyie ma mo ote ye no bia na
okay me that say ye from Ibrahim Halidu me na me assembly member wo Alajo North electoral area. Alajo North is within the Ayawaso Central Electoral Ayawaso Central Municipal Assembly. Na ene nijidama every assembly member ewo oman we mu because other thing na make us assembly members are ye juma no din pa din because obi wo problem or the back assembly members so because ye any on man for net ye na omu na omuti it is omu how bia assembly member fie na obeba ne ba yare obeba assembly member ho ne yere nyema obeba assembly member ho oyin school fees obeba assembly member ho enti pepi no ya ye potom sika ene yi ene ye de support sa ne ma no enti se ene se his excellency John Dramani Mahama say ana amaka wo budget no say omo de 100 million ato ho say omo de betu assembly men assemble e ma ye nina because it will go a long way. You say the kind of podcast it will go a long way to help us because you bet me you be e da supporting ye nko for no ye de abo kakra ye nim say start with time ye nim say e be kosoro nti imagine all the assembly members anamu ada his excellency John Dramani Mahama say ada na se pan say for this wonderful gesture because a promise of making here in the manifesto, but this promise has now been actualized. This promise is now being operationalized into your Danasi.
Now, your first time, Matse Mudi and I'm more than more budget. They really budget. Today is the first.
Well, I stand to be corrected there, but this is the first time, Mate. But in terms of remuneration, this is the first time, Mate say assembly members. Ni pay assembly members any pay. Yeah, let's set the record straight. Assembly members any pay. And there's also another second thing now. Our budget which has to do with common fund. No, common fund this year 7 point something. Now this year no, Abans Obe making sure say 80%. 80% ebeko assembly so. 80% is huge money. Assembly so no. Ban development assembly nejuma. You ban the development within the electoral within the assembly now. So you ban the road, you ban the light, you ban the healthcare. so many things, infrastructure, the assembly no responsibility. And to say the 80%, you're making sure say 80% of the common fund assembly no, it will go a long way to help. It means a lot of the roads will be tarred. It means a lot of the gas tanks will be fixed. It means a lot of the sanitation problems will be fixed. So I think this is a welcome call. Because we are even the representatives of the people. At the local level, we are the representatives of the people at the local level.
And I'm a beneficiary. Imagine all employed youth, government umpa juma mano, lotto, amount for lotto, ejan faswa woso, unji tax. What you say? No be aqua bet. Aqua say electronic one. Lotto no ni electronic form no and a bet no. No aqua just tax way. Once a problem is saying tax no ji na Saudi bibia. Nkan this boy any problem. But what tax no ye and then you be sao. Say as a journalist. E dey pa na tax your muji betting tax you to no tax amudia. Obi antimi kan hwe. And then for the first time in the history of Ghana, first budget of a president, ya introduce tax back. No, wa unyini ye what be that? Say ya wow. Ya tax back okura ya nyeden ya introduce. 11 ya yi levy, ayi betting, ayi COVID, ayi all the nuisance taxes. But ya timi create buffer. Buffer ni say number 1, space ya create ministries ya reduce. Sikana nka ide be kwa wurasa ministries no mu no ye dia to hono mo. Enu ye number 1. Number 2, ukwa brochiri a ye wo tax returns. Like what your tax ye wo sika bia like at the end of the year no ye dem o file ya na dia amount. Unu say ban we gisa sika nyina. Omuji na nso ya hu ne omudi sika na ye. And the finance minister say sika no eno nko no etimi take e-levy any bet. Aban we gisa sika nyina, aban we de safe no aba. Aban a watwam. Aban atwam. Me Freevolta region. Nti ya na wo de eno acha me. Aban a watwam. Nti ya hu ne omudi sika na ye hwe free SHS. Oba introduce free SHS bet. Ba bia omunya sika. Dedicated source of funding bia ni hono mu a. Omo dedicated dia mo ankasa policy a omo tauti ya and we've dedicated a percentage after on capping get fund yatimi anya sika ebru nie omo ankasa di show mo budget mi in 2024. This is a prudent way of managing an economy. Yanko ji loan wo babia o within kakra na omo di ese no enu no ya boa no na nde Ghana for the first time you introduce budget obia ni hono mu ayeden ye gini new tax wonim anopai enu ntra nda afenyo markets any minority no omo ye no say no mo so pie because in some of meka no nyina ayeden ya kan nyina mom no monim say no so mo prepare ye or how be san obeka tro no so mo prepare ye ni say tax omo say the tax ba ye the mortgage tax ba ye the omo say the tax ba ko and 9 and eba no so mo buy no ba ko kura ni ayeden epie ye. You see, sometimes you need to think outside the box. The people voted for us and wanted us to deliver. Tax and voting my this budget here, Amasan budget. Reset near CCA, Amana ye, Omankasa Kraniaje, and Numa Ebeba. One allocation this direct allocation. And you say, percentage of this, $200 million, $500 million, it's Yanqua, even who say. And the actual baby Sikano Sweden, every free, Ubiana, a big cracker. What you say? And the friend prudent, exactly. It's economy, like say economy, and your beer, like Onono or Soria, na Wakokai, Bukubi, no about Kayachiro. That's not the management of economy. And yes, as a sanity, Kabomia will be one of the best economists because no Kokai, no Bekayachire. But this one practical, more, and for the first time, budget.